Hello, my beautifuls, lovelies, amazings, wonderfuls, and beloveds. I am Maggie, and thank you for joining me. So, what we've been doing, we are doing the Excuses Be Gone by Dr. Wayne Dyer. Why are we doing this? Because it's a book on how to change lifelong self-defeating thinking habits. And if you even pick up one tool, it could change your life and it'll change the lives of those around you. And since we're game changers, we're all about it. So thank you so much for joining me and supporting me. If you are not seeing my channel pop up on your thing on YouTube, please search me out because I am posting daily and we're reading through this lovely book. There's always something good to glean while you're at it. Thank you for supporting me. Hit like, hit subscribe, and leave your positive comments because I so love and appreciate your support. So we're going to get back to, we are in part 2, chapter 7, the fourth principle, contemplation. So we're going to pick up where we left off. So yesterday we were talking about the creative process in the individual. It was really, it sounds like a great book by Troward. And anyway, we're going to be reading some more. So he talked about spirit is created by self-contemplation. So what it contemplates itself as being, it becomes. So what are we contemplating ourselves as being? See, you are individualized spirit, and therefore what you contemplate as the law of your being becomes the law of your being. So we're going to keep moving on. So while I recognize that the information in this section may seem a bit too esoteric for your taste, if you carefully digest the works of Thomas Troward, the creative process in you as a self-actualizing individual, you'll clearly see that contemplation is a powerful tool that may have escaped you up until now. That's because of your focus on your ego and the excuses you've employed to explain away your deficiencies. Try imagining that everything and everyone originates in formless energy that you agree to call spirit. Just make it simple for yourself because it's pretty amazing when you begin to look around and see that all that you are looking at has been, whether illusionary matrix or what, it's still being created by spirit. And then envision spirit as a creative force that uses contemplation to express itself in a material form. You are an individual expression of that same contemplation. So you have the possibility of doing precisely the same thing. The only requirement is that you don't dismiss your spiritual nature and replace it with a false self. The false self contemplates from a position of excuses because it can't manifest the creative energy necessary for the life it desires. But we can. The mechanisms of contemplation boil down to this. Contemplation is the continual use of your thoughts processes. Your thought processes are actually like things that act to begin the process of materialization. If you contemplate with thoughts that match originating spirit, you have the same power as the originating spirit. When contemplation is vibrational match to the originating spirit, you gain the cooperation of the divine mind, attracting and fulfilling your desires. So many of us come into this. I have a really sweet friend who kind of said, well, in the beginning, all I wanted to do was manifest stuff. But the more that she got in and she did manifest, she started to see the greater calling for her life to not only help herself, her family, but to help many, many more. So I hope, however you come through these processes, I just want you to know you are so much more than you know. Keep going. So contemplation is therefore a kind of action in and of itself, which sets into motion all the creative forces of the universe. When you rely on excuses, you allow your false self, the ego, to concentrate on what you don't want and why you can't create it for yourself. And by creating a crappy life, you're still creating. So guys, we do not want to concentrate on what we don't want. We want to drop importance and focus on what we do want. We're like, when you're on your way to working on that best body you've ever had, you might get discouraged, but I'm just saying, like, if you lift weights in one day and you don't look perfect, you don't give up. You keep going to the gym. You keep hitting the gym. You keep changing your diet. You keep talking to the trainer. You keep working on your mindset. You keep going until you hit the physique that you're looking for. You may have challenges and things along the way, but overall, anybody who sets their mind, if you set your mind to something, it's done. So have that kind of tenacity. The presence of excuses in your life is evidence that you focus on what you can't do or have, rather than the infinite possibilities that are inherent in your divine creative self. So that's why this whole book on excuses be gone is so important, because the excuses will be blocks to you manifesting your best self, your best life, your wealth, your health, your love, your SP, all that. So to best relationships. Okay, to rid yourself of excuses, you must learn to practice contemplating what you intend to manifest and simultaneously detach from the outcome. Contemplate like God does, with thoughts of how may I serve, rather than what's in it for me. And remember Troward's famous observation: the law of flotation was not discovered by contemplating the thinking of things. In other words, when you see what you contemplate as if it's already here, the universe will ultimately offer you experiences that match what you're contemplating. So we are all going to be contemplating floating, and that's actually an affirmation I like to use when I'm kind of feeling overwhelmed in things. That just to lay back into spirit and just float. Just allow Spirit to help me, to support me, to nourish me, and to show me the way through. And that's good, and just in general, every day, even when I start my day and there is nothing, but especially when I become overwhelmed, I really do lay into that concept in my mind and heart of just floating and knowing that everything is working out for me. And then I might need to just relax that sphincter a little bit for things to, because sometimes when you're tensing up, you're literally blocking the answers. Okay, suggestions for implementing a new way of contemplating. Thomas Troward urges us to grasp the idea that contemplation of spirit as power is the way for individuals to generate the same power within him or herself. We all have it in us, he says. It depends upon us to get it out into expression. Your mind is always contemplating something, mulling this or that over and over again. So take some time each day, or even several times each day, to contemplate spirit as power, rather than continuing the inner dialogue that generally results in your latching on to the same old excuses patterns. Try something like this. The creative and intelligent power manifests perfectly as the universe. I am a result of this power. I feel connected to it, and I know it will work with me in creating the life I desire. Okay, so I'm going to do that one more time for you. The creative and intelligent power manifests perfectly as the universe. I am a result of this power. I feel connected to it, and I know it will work with me in creating the life I desire. One more time. The creative and intelligent power manifests perfectly as the universe. I am the result of this power. I feel connected to it, and I know it will work with me in creating the life I desire. So see your mind as a powerful force that's in harmony with the same power that's behind all of creation. Okay, that's kaboom! The universe stepped in the room. Okay, see your mind as a powerful force that's in harmony with the same power that's behind all of creation. And contemplate just this one idea and you'll activate an excuses be gone cosmology for yourself. So on that note, we're wrapping up. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm really excited to hear about your lives and how they're going to continue to upgrade. Thank you for supporting me. Remember to hit that like, subscribe, and leave your positive comments. And also, if I'm not popping up on you, please search for me and watch these videos. We're posting daily. And also look into the short and sweeties. They're really cute. They're affirmations for your body. Really short. But so if you have a short one, maybe that's something you work with that day, or you could put it on loop and just listen to the positive affirmations about whatever, your scalp, your hair, your liver, whatever. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for supporting me. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Okay, and you know what's next. Peace in. Peace out.